Hello, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to basically create an attractive main menu. To get started we need to create a style for the main menu. So because the main menu styles is going to be quite big, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create here, so I'm going to add some comments here. I'm going to say main menu style starts here. Okay, single star will be just fine. And I'm gonna copy this, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and I will say here and here. Okay, so within my comments I'm gonna start my style. So I'm gonna say dot navbar, so this is my navigation bar, and then I'm going to open curly brackets. I'm going to say overflow hidden semicolon to add my statement, background, let's put color American spelling. I'm just going to set it up to gray, so let's put the hexadecimal here 333, and put semicolon as well to end my statement. Now I'm going to create another style here, so my new style is going to be the navigation bar plus the A tags, so this is my hyperlinks, and I will say float left semicolon to end my statement. I'll change the font size to, let's make it 16 pixels. I'm gonna change the color to white, or we can put the hexadecimal here. Let's put hashtag FF. Well, I can just leave 3 Fs here. This will be fine. And then I will change the text hyphen align to center, semicolon to my statement. Again, it's American spelling. So the padding, it's gonna be 14 pixels and 16 pixels. So the top and bottom will be 14, 16 will be the width. Semicolon to my statement, semicolon to my statement, and let's put text decoration hyphen decoration. It's going to be none, so I don't want any underlines. So the next style I'm going to generate here is going to be the sub navigation bar, sub nav, and it's going to be float left semicolon to my statement, and the overflow, it's going to be hidden semicolon to my statement. The next style is going to be, let's put, make sure we put here dot, because these are bespoke designs, so I'm going to put here dot. So I'm going to put here another one, so it's going to be dot sub nav plus dot sub nav, let's call it btn, so for the buttons, open curly bracket, and then I'm going to say font hyphen size. I'm going to set it to 16. Let's put pixels here, semicolon to my statement, and then I will say border is none. I don't want any borders, semicolon to my statement. I'm gonna make sure the outline is also none, semicolon to my statement, and the color will be white. I can just type the name white, or let's take consistency, let's put FFF, semicolon to my statement. Then let's put some padding, and oops, and the padding I'll set it up as before, 14 pixels and 16 pixels for the width. And let's change the background color to be inherited. Inherit, and the font family to be inherited also. And finally the margin will be 0. Let's create a new style down here as well. So we're gonna say dot navbar space plus, also now we need to make sure that the hover position, hover, comma, dot sub nav hover as well, plus the sub nav, whoops, nav btn. So we'll customize our buttons here when the mouse goes over it. So we're going to change the background color. Let's change it to red. Now let's put another style here. And then we'll say dot sub nav hyphen content is the one is the A tag. It's gonna float to the left, and the color, it's gonna be white, and the text decoration, it's gonna be none. Let's put the next style here. So we're gonna say the sub for the hover up position now, the sub navigation content, when the A tag is on the hover position, so when the user basically places the mouse over, we're gonna say background color is gonna be, let's make it AAE, and the color of the text will be black. And let's put here subnav hover, where the mouse goes over, and the subnav content. Let's apply a specific call display block. Okay, so our styles are done now. So text align, let's fix that. Let's see. So my main menu starts here. So I've got some columns. Let's put space here. You know it's still gonna work, but let's tidy up a little bit of code. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's put space here. Space there. Let's put space there. Instead of black, we can actually put a hexadecimal code. Let's put 0, 0, 0. We can put 6 zeros, 3 zeros will be just fine. Okay, now we've done that. So let's go now to our header. Let's include this into our header as well. So let's include the banner into our header. So above the banner, we're going to put the main menu. So we're going to create a div tag, and we're going to call the class of navbar. So that's our navigation bar. So our navigation bar is what we have created here. Okay. Now let's skip a couple of lines and let's close the div tag. So within our div tag, we're gonna open a link tag. So we're gonna say href equals, and for now we're gonna leave it blank. So we're just gonna put here hashtag, okay, because we don't have the pages yet. And then I'm gonna say home. I'm just gonna close the A tag, and now we're gonna create a new div tag. Oops, div tag, and this div tag I'm calling the other class now. I'm gonna call the class subnav. Okay. I'm going to skip a couple of lines. I'm going to close this div tag. And within this div tag, I'm going to create a button. And for this button, I'm going to call the class subnavbtn. Oops. There. And I'm going to skip a couple of lines. And I'm going to close this button. Just try to separate them so you can actually understand what's happening here. So I'm going to call this about, or about me. Let's leave it about. And I'm just going to put a space there. I'm going to put I'm going to make it italic here. And then I'm going to call a class. And I will say, let's say FA correct hyphen down, and I'm gonna close the italic tag. Okay, and now outside the button tag, now I'm going to press the enter key after the button tag. So I'm going to open a new div tag, and I'm going to call a class. I'm going to call a couple classes here. So the first one is going to be the sub. I'm going to select one class here. So I'm going to say subnav content, and I'm going to skip a couple of lines. I'm going to close this div tag. So within the subnav content, I'm going to put multiple hyperlinks. So you can highlight this here, the home hyperlink, and Control V to paste, Control V to paste, Control V to paste. So don't keep typing the same thing. So I'm gonna call that one, let's call it company. Let's call this team. Let's call this careers. Okay, the next thing we need to put here is another of this. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, and I'm gonna call this contact us, or just contact. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna refresh my page here, and this information shows. Let's have a look. This is supposed to be hiding. Let's see what we've done wrong. Okay, I just realized that I have not basically here customized the subnav content to basically make sure it's hiding. So let's create a new style here, and we're gonna call this dot sub nav hyphen content, and the style will be display none, semicolon to add my statement, position, position absolute, semicolon to add my statement, left, it's going to be 0, background color, it's going to be red, and the width, it's going to be 100%. And finally the Z index, so it's always at the top, it's going to be 1, because we want this always to be that at the top. Okay, so if we save this now and refresh the page, it's better. Okay, as you can see, it's always at the top here, so we can go here, we can select any of these options. Let's maximize this. So if we want to change the color red to something else, we can do. So you can actually go through Photopea, you can actually play around. Let's go to online and let's select color picker. Oops. Color picker. Let's put this here. Let's bring it down a bit. So this color is alright. So we can customize the color. We can actually get this hexadecimal code. We can actually, let's bring this here. Oops, not that one. Here, and let's replace the red. Control V to paste. Control V to paste. And the red color we have here. Okay, that's it. We've done twice. So if we refresh the page, now the red color is replaced with this color. So it's your call how you're gonna customize the menu, what colors you're gonna put, what font style you are going to use. If you take your time and study this CSS code, it will make more sense. Don't worry about if you're a beginner in HTML code and CSS, it might be overwhelming this for you, but take your time, study, delete some lines or comment some lines out, and slowly try to comprehend what all of this code represents. Hope you learned something new today. I hope you will be able to apply these new skills on creating nice and attractive websites in the future. Bye for now.